Hey, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Retro Adventure Wednesday. So glad you could be here. We've already had some fun streaming issues to kick things off, so who knows where the stream could go. But we're back tonight with Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned, and oh boy, I can't wait to jump back into this one. I had a horrible realization a few days ago. I was looking at some long play videos of Gabriel Knight 3 on YouTube and realized somehow after 5 sessions streaming this game, we're only about halfway through. What does that mean? How can this game be so long? Now, granted, I could probably be playing faster and probably have less goof 'em ups and stuff like that that are maybe slowing us down a little bit. But regardless, wow, that's a lot of game left. So we're gonna make some progress on it tonight. We're gonna really dig in and just Schottenjäger as hard as we can Schottenjäger. But thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Glad you could be here. Good to see you, OSU. Good to see you, VGA Cat, Matawi, Sarah. Yeah, glad everyone could be here. Yeah, no, I was thinking the same thing. Holy Mother of Nice Closets. How are we only halfway there? We're halfway there, and both the game feels like it hasn't started yet, and that somehow we've been in the middle of the game ever since it started. So I don't know what any of that actually means at the end of the day, but I do know it means we've got our work cut out for us. So I was thinking, since we've been playing for 5 weeks now, maybe some sort of recap is in order. So I prepared us a quick summary of what's happened up to this point. So if you'll just give me a moment, let me just click here, and we will all get back to up to speed on Gabriel Knight 3. Okay, did that get us all back up to speed on what was going on the last time that we played Gabriel Knight 3? Boy, I spent way too much time on that. But I think that covers all the high points. Cat chair mustache, that's all you need to know. No, I'm never going to let Gabriel live down the whole situation with the chair monologue. No, that's going to last forever. Plus, time flashes. Okay, so we've just gotten a giant info dump where Grace had explained the plot to Gabriel, who hasn't really been bothering to pay attention to it up to this point. You know, Grace has shown up. Thank you, VGA Cat. Grace has shown up and immediately gotten on the case while Gabriel's just been goofing off. So thank goodness she's here. Let's reload our game and see what's going on. So we just had a talk with Grace and Mosley. Grace was trying to explain to us what was going on. Gabriel and Mosley were just making really lame jokes, basically, the whole time. So we definitely stand Grace. We stand Grace. I may have called her Chair in the intro, but she remains the best thing going when it comes to this game so far. She got in here and she started conducting some business. And that's why we love Grace. All right. Let's get Mosley's fingerprints just in case. Valley Soda Pop, eh? Or does Mosley like to hold his sody pop? guess this could be worse. They could let you rotate the bottle. Okay. So far, I'm not seeing any signs of a print. A walkthrough says to do this in a few minutes. Maybe we can't do it yet? I mean, Mosley was drinking from it. So, I don't know what to make of all that. Well, that was fun and educational. Wait, did I get the stuff on it? Did I not do this right? Maybe I didn't have the... Oh, there we go. I'm the dum-dum. The dum-dum c'est moi. Hey, Pickle Dog, good to see you. All right, now we have Mosley's fingerprint like a real creep job.
What the hell are you doing?
Playing harmonica.
Okay, stupid question. Why are you taking Mosley's prints?
The guy is about as innocent as a French dance troupe.
Take that, French people.
What he's guilty of, but he's guilty of something.
He's not on Sydney's suspect list.
Well, gee, guess he can't be a suspect then, can he?
Meaning that you can't scan that print in. Leave it on the desk and I'll add him in later.
What is up with Gabriel's weird attitude toward Grace in this game? Like, they've always had like a comedic back and forth, like some screwball comedy energy, but this is definitely a new vibe that we've picked up. Hey, Danimal. Tim Curry's best performance ever. Ah, here's yet another bottle that may need our dusting. Guess I already had that in hand, didn't I? I need to click through here. Well, here we go. Perfect. Little dab there.
Got it.
Nice.
That's Buccelli's print. It matches the one I already have. I don't need it again.
That's Buccelli's print. I'd recognize it anywhere. I'll never forget the first time I saw Buccelli's fingerprint. Now I can spot it.
Got it.
From a distance. Shouldn't Jean be the one doing the dusting? Absolutely.
This print doesn't look anything like the one I got off Buccelli's suitcase. It must be Wilkes's glass. I'll mark it.
Sweet. Oh. I wasn't ready for Gabriel to be standing there. Come on, Gabe. Just turned around, and there he was, looking like he's about 14 feet tall. By the way, Wilco Webb, I meant to say this earlier, and I was so caught up in the recap. Thank you so much for the resub. I appreciate it. What was my room number again? I know this. I mean, obviously I know this, but... Here we are. There's Grace. She probably doesn't know anything she didn't know earlier. Okay. Analyze.
That analyze stuff is Gracie's thing. You know how women get when you tread on the turf?
Come on. Come on, Gabriel. What's your deal, man? Just what's your deal? Oops. Exit. Input aborted. How do I actually input these things? Add data. Awaiting input. Here we go. As the bot reminds us, it's September. That means $5 footlongs all month long. Be sure to take advantage of this this deal. It can't last forever. I imagine it can only last like 8 more days or so. I do this. Why is this so hard?
I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Couldn't hurt, Gabriel. Couldn't hurt.
I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Subs.
I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney. I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney. I don't think I need to scan that into Sydney.
Ooh, it's Buccelli's tape. Okay, anything else in here? Scanning tape. Now here's going to be a really impressive move. Grace has hand-coded this thing, right? So we're going to click translate. We're going to click open file. And we're going to click on the Buccelli tape. And I think we'll go from Italian to English, maybe? Computer's ability to capture random physical objects. Yeah, no. Grace really did good work here.
Interesting conversation.
They've been murdered. 2 men, I saw them this morning. I have no idea. Well, it must be important. They didn't look like locals. I couldn't say. White, European, probably. Their throats were cut. But as I'm remembering, there was no blood at all. Try to learn more. Alright, well. Now we're on it. So he's writing to someone named Father Grenna. Okay, anything else I need to do here? Ah, yes, suspects. And we will... How do we attach something?
Why would I want to do that?
Oops. Open file. Wilkes print. And link to suspect. I think that's how it works. Sweet. And then we're going to click make an ID. And we're going to make ourselves an ID that says we're a freelance reporter. Boy, this would have come in super handy if we needed an ID earlier for anything, right? The fact that we have a computer that makes IDs for us, like if we needed to rent a moped really bad or something like that. The Entertainment Monthly Reporter's very good. I like that they used the Entertainment Weekly Impact font. Very good. Sports Illuminated. Give ourselves a coroner ID. My goodness. GK Electric. Friendly service since 1992. Mr. Reuter Plumbing. Encyclopedia salesman. Shoe salesman. Oh, wait, here we go. Yankee Doodle Diaper Service. Gabriel Knight, Diaper Specialist. Oh, Gabriel Knight is, I assume, one of those people who's into diapers. Okay, that's cool. You do you, Gabriel. Sorry, I'm just amazed that this exists. Okay, let's print Gabriel a freelance reporter ID, because I guess we'll need it later.
That should work.
Encyclopedia salesman. Yeah, can you imagine if somebody walked up to you and handed you a card saying they were an encyclopedia salesman today? Would you think this person is lying to me first or assume that they were time traveling? I'm not sure which seems like the more plausible possibility. But now we've updated Sydney. It's Grace's turn to play. She can do some analyzing because, as Gabriel said, you know, apparently analysis is a woman's work. He just does the scanning. It's pretty neat. Like, I agree. I mean, the Sydney thing is a little far-fetched, but I like the idea of all of these options in front of you. I'm sure we'll find out in a little while why we would need to pass as a freelance reporter. We don't really know yet, but again, in the interest of ever finishing this game, I'm cheating my way through it. So far, I can say with confidence I would be nowhere near where we are right now if I hadn't been cheating. This game is beyond mystifying to me. It just, none of it makes sense. Okay. Up on your bike. We're going to go to Chateau de Blanchefort. And we're going to do this weird thing that the game asks us to do so many times, and that is go stand beside the road and wait until someone comes along so we can follow them. I don't think it triggers them unless you get close to the road. How you're supposed to know that there's someone you should follow from here to here, anything else? No information provided. Oh, here we go, though. There she is. That's Estelle, right? Follow. Yeah, I would agree. You know, we all dunk on the cat hair mustache puzzle, but at least that was a puzzle. Like, a lot of this game...
Still, stop in the middle of nowhere, as far as I can tell.
A lot of this game isn't really puzzle-driven so much as just, like, go somewhere and do something or be seen doing something or witness someone else. It's so weird. I don't know. The bits of this game that are Gabriel Knight are good. The way that all Gabriel Knight games are good, and Jane Jensen's writing is always charming. All that sort of jazz. But, boy, holding together as a game, I don't know. Wheels are looking a little lumpy, aren't they? There's nothing suspicious about Gabriel standing beside the road, just hanging out, chilling. Okay, now we're here. Walk up the path, you say. Where is yon path? You cannot go, ye path. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, Gabriel's an old Rough Rider with his Flintstone-esque tires. Hey, Estelle, what's up? Me, Gabriel Knight. Freelance reporter. I'm from a television news crew.
Hi, Estelle. Everything okay?
Did you follow me here, Mr. Knight?
Me? I just stopped to see if you needed help.
I do not need help, but thank you for your concern.
Don't mention it.
Tell me about Lady Howard.
So, how come Lady Howard's not with you? Kinda joined at the hip, ain't you?
She's had a very difficult morning. I would have stayed with her, but time is of the essence.
How did you meet Lady Howard, anyway?
Her family was the largest landholders in my village. I knew her growing up, of course, but we never played together. She made quite a name for herself on the stage, you know, when she was younger.
Huh.
And I was working in London myself as a nurse. I went to see her perform. Well, we became friends. When my father died and left me the cottage, we moved back to Hampstead. It's not exactly the manor she was born to, but it was sold years ago. Ironically, it's on the market again.
Jane Jensen's credit. More hints at LGBTQ themes in this game at a time when not many games were engaging with those sorts of concepts.
Does Lady Howard still perform?
Well, she's taking a break from her career.
So, what's out here?
You can see for yourself.
Doesn't look like anything to me. But then you wouldn't be here if that was the case now, would you?
Some people don't care to tell other people their business.
Oh, that's kind of rude, isn't it? It was a perfectly friendly question.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that Lily really prefers we keep our business to ourselves. Some people can be ruthless, you know, particularly...
Men?
Well, now that you've said so yourself.
So this is the spot you and Lady Howard are betting your treasure hunting dollars on, huh?
Really? I wish you wouldn't ask such things.
Hey, just curious.
I really like her performance. It's very fun.
I don't believe in the treasure myself. All that stuff about ciphers and nonsense.
Saunier didn't conjure that money.
Well, I'm not saying he didn't find something, but what if he took all there was?
I don't believe it. There's got to be something here,
And we've got to find it? Why is that, Miss Stiles?
It's none of your business. I'm sorry, but that's all I'm going to say about it.
All right. Well, we've had our conversation. Look, Gabriel standing like a human being stands with his big triangle torso and his very narrow waist and straight down legs. And his perfect tuck. Again, I think one of the most important things we can take away from this game is Gabriel's seamless tuck. It's the mother of all tucks. He's the mother tucker. He needs a stress ball. Yeah, he does look like he's carrying a little bit of stress in the old gluteus maximus. Yeah, who knows? Good to see you, Mike. Who knows what Gen Z's into these days? I'm not even sure I'm 100% sure anymore who Gen Z is. Okay. This was the winery? Yes, it's the winery. Okay, good. Nah. It's me, Gabriel Knight. Comment allez-vous? Je danse dans le rue avec le poulet japonais.
Je regrette, mais nous sommes fermés.
The house is closed.
I have no idea what you just said, but I...
Yes, what is it you want?
I'm apparently with the press.
My name's Knight. I'm a reporter. I'm doing a feature on Languedoc wineries, and I'd love to include you in my spread.
I'll see if the chateau owner is free.
Boy, this butler model didn't get a lot of attention, did it? I like his Guybrush Threepwood wig, though, that he's wearing. That part's pretty good.
Bonjour, Monsieur Knight. I'm Excelsior Montreux, the owner and viticulturist of Chateau de Serre.
Nice of you to see me, Mr. Montreux. I should have made an appointment, but I get better results just knocking about. The best places don't advertise.
Ah, well, how true. Now allow me to take you to the
Oh!
wine tasting room.
It is John Delancey. Hey, Anthony. Hey, Cosmic Void. Welcome. Glad you could be here. Hope everyone's having a terrific Retro Adventure Wednesday.
What would you like to serve, sir?
Ah, are you a red man or a white? No. Let me guess. Red, yes?
Gosh, it shows, huh?
Do you like it dry?
Oh, hell, I'd drink dust if I could.
Well, let's see then. Perhaps the 76 Merlot.
Yes, sir.
Is this going to turn into another romantic pairing like in the last game? Is this our new Von Glauer? Only this time voiced by John Delancey? My Little Pony's own Discord? Oh man, I hope this guy's a vampire.
I'm terribly sorry that you caught us unprepared today. We were about to shut the main gate.
Everything's all right, I hope?
Oh, yes. Here, anyway. The constable called a little while ago. There was a murder in the vicinity last night.
A murder?
It's very unusual, I assure you. But I suppose even here we're not immune. Oh, well, we should let it breathe. For a moment.
Right. Nothing worse than suffocated wine.
Okay, this game immediately got better with the introduction of John Delancey. I'm here for it. That this is a step in the right direction. Hey, Zach Maddock, what'd you miss? So far, we dusted a couple of things for fingerprints. Then we went to a random field and talked to Estelle for a few moments. And now we have encountered the owner of the local winery, Q, of the Q Continuum. So things are going pretty great so far. Yeah, Curaclache, absolutely. John Delancey improves anything and everything.
Are you from this area, Mr. Montreux?
Yes and no. I grew up in Paris, but my family has owned this estate for decades. My wife and I permanently settled here some years ago. Children do take pleasure in the country air.
Oh, you got kids?
Oh yes, a beautiful daughter who is away at school, and my firstborn son, Enoch. He's 12. Have you children?
No.
I had a baby until recently, but it was not mine.
Children are every man's right to immortality.
Well, it's not the kid part I mind so much as the marriage part.
Oh, no, a wife need not be a burden if she knows her place. Her role is to serve you, after all, to care for home and heirs and leave a man to pursue nobler things.
Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Do you, though? Do you really live in different worlds, Gabriel? Because the way you talk about women, I'm not so sure.
What kind of training do you need to be a viticulturist?
The lessons I consider most valuable came from my father. He was quite a master.
I know we've just met, and so far we've just been having sort of vague conversations about wine and relationships and families. But I'm curious, do you know where the Holy Grail is? Because if you do, you could really shortcut me to the end of this adventure.
I ran into an interesting tourist angle today. Seems the Holy Grail is supposed to be around here.
Oh, the Grail is a marvelous legend. But most stories are ignorant of the true meaning of the Grail. You see, the Grail has far less to do with Christ than with an idea. The fountain of youth, the eternal flame, the philosopher's stone.
Sorcerer's Stone in the U.S.
Related to the Grail?
Oh, yes. The Grail is that thing, that one thing, or whatever symbol you use for it, that represents completion, perfection, the absolute. Do you understand now?
Well, no, not really.
Turning base lead into pure gold. That is the alchemist's aim. But it's not about real lead and real gold. It's symbolic. Man is the lead. God is the gold. Man to God. That is the alchemist's goal. That is the Holy Grail.
Huh. But I thought with the Grail, it was actually the blood. The blood in the Grail that was the, the immortal thing.
Well, of course. The blood is the elixir of life.
Aye,
the juice
is this
of the
where
forbidden
y'all
fruit.
rent
The juice of the forbidden fruit?
No, never mind. Dusty old theories are a hobby of mine. Let's stick to the wine, shall we?
All right. Well, now we know. Thank you so much, Nick, for the Mosley sticker. Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Do you know anything about the murder?
No, not really. There were two men, neither of them from here by the sound of it.
They're not a big deal. They're not local.
Do you believe the stories about a local treasure?
Indeed. It is in my soil, monsieur.
Doing well tonight. How are you, Nick? Happy to jump right back into this game. We've only got about 2 more months left before we'll be finished, so trying to savor every last moment.
What exactly is viticulture?
You are a wine critic, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. I mean, what's your definition?
Well, to me, viticulture is about breeding, and I don't mean the mechanics of grafting. Grafting is only a tool. What's meaningful is the essence of the two vines you're combining. There are literally thousands of grapes, and most
I bet there are more than that.
choose from well-known stock. But my father always bred his own grapes, and has passed down some very rare species.
I'm fascinated.
Really? Well, I don't want to bore you.
Do you have seedless grapes?
I'd like to hear more about your breeding program.
You
Me
won't
too.
reveal my secrets?
For my ears only.
Very well. The secret is in mixing the best strains, of course. But there is an art to it. My father taught me to visualize the ideal grape. Once you can visualize this perfect fruit, you can analyze even the best stock and see where it is lacking, in color or body, for example. Or perhaps it could be just a touch sweeter or lighter. And the trick is to find a grape equally fine, but one which is perfect in exactly those areas which the first grape is flawed. The marriage of these two vines will produce an heir, and then this heir undergoes the same process, you see.
Don't you ever get where you're going?
Eventually. But even in the interim, your grape will soon be far superior to anyone else's. Try the wine, Mr. Knight.
Nick, tell me more about this surgery on a grape, which sounds... Oh, he swirled it. He smiles and he drinks.
Wow, that's good.
This fruit did not come about by accident. It is the result of thousands, even millions of crossbreedings. Everything that it is today is a result of that hereditary tree. Don't you think it is ironic that a grape or even a dog or a cat should be so carefully bred? But that most humans depend on such a silly thing as love.
Oh, he's a eugenicist.
There is something to be said for spontaneity.
Is there?
God, Tim Curry. I can't tell how much of this is like, I think he's doing Gabriel doing a bit, rather than that, like, being just a straight up Gabriel laugh. But, yeah.
You know, hearing you talk, it reminds me of something. What is it?
Alchemy? The transmutation of the philosopher's stone?
Nope, that's not it. It was Ask Mr. Science. Y'all get that program here?
Television? I'm afraid not.
Well, they had this bit about DNA. Kind of how DNA has this funny pasta shape, but it's really billions and billions of instructions, kinda. You get into DNA with your breeding program at all?
Actually, DNA is an interesting issue, Mr. Knight. Did you know that the magic alchemists used was based on an intuitive understanding of the principles of DNA?
I'll be darned.
But to
I don't
answer
know
your
if that's
question,
true.
no. I have my own ways of testing the vine, and they're far older and more traditional than DNA testing. Excuse me. Allo, ici Excelsior. Ah oui, 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 oui. Préparez une note pour sa leçon. Forgive me, I'm afraid I must return to the house. The news of the murder has quite upset my wife.
Yeah.
Besides,
Wives
my
hate
son
murder.
awaits his afternoon lesson.
Well, thanks for the interview, Mr. Montreux.
You're most welcome. Au revoir, Mr. Knight.
Au revoir.
Kind of a nice fella.
Tell me more about your breeding program. All right, well, we got it. We've cracked that part of the mystery. This guy likes grapes. Did Gabriel forget his...
And leave my Harley? No way.
Where is your Harley, though? Oh, there it is. Right in front of me, eh? Yeah, grapes and alchemy. That's a man with varied interests. Okay. So theoretically, we need to go back to our room, and that will end the day. Or at least this part of the day. We'll see. It is great that you can zoom the whole town without moving. I forget it every time I go a week between playing this game. And it's such a bananas choice for a control scheme. Like, we'll just zoom over here. At least it doesn't make Gabriel walk all that distance when you do it, though. That would be pretty brutal. Ooh, he's trying to pull the water into wine trick. That'd be pretty cool if that was the direction this is going. It'd also be really convenient if you owned a winery. Can we remember what room we're in? No, we can't.
So where's Mosley?
Hey guys, it's 5.
Thank you, O guardian of the clock.
Okay, don't start, you two. I want to hear what happened.
You mean at
Right.
Chateau de Serras? You're right. The guy's probably into one of these secret societies. You should have heard him go on about alchemy, but I don't know. He seemed more bookish than anything.
I say anyone who's involved with these secret societies is a big suspect.
Thank you, Nick.
Speaking of which, Larry Chester is definitely lying. He said McDougal and Mallory just stopped by last night for directions. I couldn't get him to crack.
Who's this? Chester?
That's right.
Interesting. I'll get started on the treasure angle. Check out the museum and church tonight. That book really got my juices flowing.
So that's what it takes.
Huh?
So, are we gonna eat or what? I'm starved.
Well, actually, Grace and I had talked about catching up.
That's okay, Mose. I want to stick with my research for a while. Why don't you and Gabriel go?
I can wait till later if you...
No, I think that's a great idea. In fact, I think we should be going right now, shouldn't we, Mose?
See ya.
All right.
See, Grace, maybe after dinner?
Hey, we made it to day 2, 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. That's the evening time. I'm hoping that Gabriel will put on his evening wear. And by the way, this is a great chance for me to take a quick break and refill my water, which I realized I forgot to do right before we started. So I think while I do that quickly, again, just in case anyone hasn't been here for the last 5 episodes, let me do a quick recap, and I will be right back in just a moment. If you missed this earlier, now's your chance to really get up to speed on what's been happening in Gabriel Night 3. Okay, so if you joined us late, now you're up to speed. That covers pretty much everything. Let's save our game. Dave 2. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, PGA Cat. No, absolutely. Oh, and cheers. Fresh water. Hey, Sir Highbury. Oh, wow. And here's a good redemption. Thank you, Sarah. Remember Gabriel Night 2. Goodness, what do I remember about Gabriel Night 2 tonight? You know, what immediately sprung to mind for me was Gabriel's lawyer that he meets with throughout the game and, you know, sort of bounces ideas off of, uses him as a way to sort of talk about his investigation, everything like that. And he has like the, you know, the oversized suit that looks like it's about 2 sizes too big on him, and seems just so cheerful and happy to have Gabriel in his office. So yeah, it's a real plus. And thank you so much, Sir Highbury, for the cheers. I appreciate it. And thank you everyone for putting up with my dumb recap video that I spent way too much of my time today on. All right, we've saved. We're ready to continue. We are now Grace. Let Grace do her whole closet bit.
I like all these old French antiques.
Nice antiques.
I like all these old French antiques.
Mosley is a portmanteau, most honestly. A lot of people don't know that.
I like all these old French antiques.
Okay, I don't know why you'd have the perfect line in a game, like nice closet, and then decide to mess with it. But I guess Jane Jensen has her reasons.
No, I don't see any sign of prints.
Well, she just eyeballed that and saw no prints. We have done the Gabriel Knight Forest search. Okay, we have a glass. We can do it again for funsies. There aren't a lot of opportunities for funsies in this game, so we should take them while we can. It's true, we can only search for this sort of stuff as Grace because Gabriel refuses to do analysis. But for those who didn't see it, we can search again. Let's make this happen. So, search. There we go. So if you search Gabriel Knight 4 in the Sydney terminal, you get a whole thing about ghosts and how ghosts work. Ghosts are usually frightening and sad. Poor ghosts. Oh. Boy, that's the most tragic thing that we've seen so far this game, guys. I just searched for Von Glauer and it said subject not found. You'd think we would have entered him into our files. Oh, man. Ooh. Heinous. Lupus, lupus. Okay. Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a Haunted House UK sort of story. Oh, man. Nick, that's actually really good. Love to eat a $20 burger and a desk in front of a mirror. I once stayed at the Greenbrier Resort here in West Virginia, which is an absolute luxury resort. One of easily the nicest accommodations in the state, as far as I know. It's so famous that it was recreated in Fallout 76. Google the Greenbrier Resort if you've never seen it before. But I decided I never order room service. I'm at this really nice place. I'm going to order room service. And first of all, the only thing they had that seemed remotely edible was pizza. So I ordered pizza and I got a sausage pizza. And it literally had cut up breakfast sausage links, just sliced up on a pizza with tomato sauce and cheese. And it was probably the worst pizza I've ever had in my life. And maybe the only time I've ever ordered room service. What a disaster. It was so bad. Okay. So it says here, my walkthrough to head to the museum, which I definitely remember where that was, obviously. It's a very fancy place. I was there for a conference. Otherwise, it would be a little bit too fancy for me. You can take falconry lessons while you're there. Clearly, I need some. I can't even say it.
I'm certainly not going to leave town on foot.
Bird throwing. There you go. Bird throwing. Thank you, Wilco Webb. You nailed it. That's really funny. Oh my god, bird throwing. Oh man, we had McDonald's pizza in select locations here in the U.S. as well. And McDonald's pizza was some good stuff. I too miss McDonald's pizza. McDonald's also briefly tried spaghetti here in the U.S., and that was less well received.
There's something taped to the door.
Classic door taping. Does anyone remember McDonald's fajitas here in the U.S.?
Oh my god! It's a copy of Le Serpent Rouge.
Le Serpent Rouge? Ooh. I definitely remember what that was when we talked about it.
That's the envelope Le Serpent Rouge came in. Someone taped it to the door of the museum.
Red Snake, that's right.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
Yeah, probably not from here, huh?
I wonder who could have left this at the museum.
Yeah, the great thing about the Greenbrier Resort in Fallout 76 is that clearly the team went there to visit, and literally every single wallpaper pattern, every single piece of furniture, every, coffee table, every doily that's sitting on, any flat surface is recreated eerily accurately in Fallout 76, to the point that having been to the real one, it was easy to navigate in the game one because the layout of the entire resort is exactly the same. It's really something else. Let's see. Okay, so we found Le Moulin Rouge. Now we're going to the church, I guess. Just, walking around after dark. Grace is doing her thing. Why is she doing any of this? Nobody knows. Yeah, I mean, honestly, if I found that pizza in Fallout 76, I'd be like, nah, you know what, I'm good. Maybe I'll come across some rad scorpion jerky later. Oh, sweet. Brochure. Why do I need it? We'll never know.
All this stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it.
Oh my god, that's the game. There it is. This is the summary of the entire game in one sentence.
All this stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it.
I mean, yeah. That's it. All right. The sunlight phenomenon. Straight line of light between the two. Wow. Yeah. Grace just reviewed the game in one line. That's like when you're watching a movie or something and one of the characters says the title of the movie and you're like, oh my god, he's saying the thing. She just basically reviewed Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. Okay, so now we have... Oh wait, I need to go back in. We need to go see Arnaud. You go see Arnoid. Knock, it's me, Grace Nakamura.
Hello? Abbe Arnaud?
Come in.
Come in, Miss Nakimura.
Thanks.
It's me, a chair. I guess I'll talk to you. Tell me about the Magdalene statues.
I was reading about the Magdalene statue in the church pamphlet.
Interesting, isn't it? All 4 of the Magdalene statues still exist.
So, were they related to the local Magdalene cult?
It is possible, but Magdalene has not been represented with a skull anywhere else in the Languedoc. Besides, Saunier placed that statue so prominently, some believe that everything he did in the church relates to the treasure somehow.
Classic treasure hiding behavior.
The church pamphlet talks about a sunrise line on July 22nd. Does that really happen?
Oh yes, if you stand at the church and look east, the sun rises directly over Chateau de Blanchefort.
Was that intentional, do you think?
Mademoiselle, but of course.
But that would mean someone had to choose the location of Blanchefort quite deliberately. It is younger than the church, isn't it?
But you see, Blanchefort and the church were built on far older ruins. Have you considered the church site, too, may have been positioned deliberately? It would not be the first time the ancients played with light and astronomy. Look at Stonehenge.
or the Great Pyramids.
Hmm. Yeah, there's some Cones of Dunshire action going on behind Grace there. And Nick, let me get you up to speed on the on the chair situation. Earlier in the game, there's a scene where Mosley is talking with Gabriel in Gabriel's. I guess they're in Mosley's hotel room. Doesn't really matter. Mosley asks Gabriel if he is sleeping with Grace, if he has any intention possibly of marrying her. Just sort of probing into, thank you. You made this official, Kevin. I appreciate it. Trying to see, just where he stands with his relationship with Grace. So Gabriel delivers this monologue, which I have helpfully up on my screen here. So let me get into character, and I'll deliver the chair monologue. Look, Gracie's a doll, but she's living with me. If I slept with her and then I changed my mind, what would I do? Throw her out? Even if I did want to get married, I'm not sure it'd be Gracie. She's like chair, Say you see this really great chair, and you like the chair, and your mother likes the chair, and everyone says you should buy the chair. But you know that if you take it home, everything else would have to go. Like the chair is Louis XIV, and the rest of your place is IKEA. So, there it is. There it is. There's the chair monologue. Gracie's like a chair. Thank you, Jay Frisbee. Now, I hope I'm getting better at this. It is going to be my audition monologue the next time I'm at a community theater production. So, I think it's my favorite. Yeah, again, that's exactly right, OSU. It is. Hey, Touching Facts, thank you so much for the very generous cheer. I appreciate it. Yeah, but the fact that it's not just like figuratively objectification, but he's literally saying one of the most important people in my life, my closest confidant, is like a chair, is pretty hilarious to me, at least, and just awful, just so very. It's all the worst of Gabriel Knight rolled up in one short monologue.
Do you think there's a buried treasure around here?
I know there is, my child.
I hope it's not figurative, like Christ's love or something. I hope it's like a real treasure.
Abbé Arnaud. He must be interested in the mystery, or why would he be in a little town like this?
The body. We ought a baby eats a boy. There's a deep cut. You even remember that? Yep, there's that classic game, chess, that we all know. Well, it's funny you should ask that, Grace. And what's going on in this game? Do we want to recap what's going on in the game? Should we just do a quick recap for Grayson's sake? Here you go, Grayson. Just for you, here's a quick recap of what's going on. Any questions? You remember David S. Pumpkins? It's almost that time of year again. So there you go. Does that answer all your questions, Grayson? And why did you yes and me and then very quickly no but me? Mostly does have he's got the junk in the trunk. He's got thighs like what?
Hey, is this where y'all rent mopeds?
Thank you, Sir Highbury. I'm going to get as much mileage out of that recap as I can. Again, I worked far too long on it. Okay, what am I doing? Now we know about how the sun also rises.
I better get going. Thanks, Eberno.
It's a pleasure to be of service, mademoiselle.
If you're just joining us, welcome everybody. Uh-oh. Opera Gabriel.
Sorry, bud. There's just one Englehart too many.
There's one Englehart too many. That's a tough situation to deal with. Thank you so much, Pickled Dog. But if you're just joining us, we're obviously playing Gabriel Knight 3. One of the top Gabriel Knight games ever made. Yeah, David S. Pumpkins and a Thong Song reference in the same stream within like a minute of one another. She had dumps like a truck. Thighs like what? Baby, you move your butt. Let me sing it again. The thirdest Gabriel Knight ever. Is Gabriel Knight 3 better than the 20th anniversary re-release of Gabriel Knight 1? Maybe that's a good question. It's even in the top 4. Oh, it's this freak show.
How are you feeling, Mr. Baza?
Oh, much better, thank you.
It was quite a shock, wasn't it?
What was?
The 2 dead men?
The 2? Oh, of course. Yes, it really was a shock. Are you quite all right, Miss Nakamura?
You know, you're the first person who's asked me that.
That's really sad.
It's easier for a stranger to be polite than a friend. But don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Hmm. All right. Let's go into the breakfast nook, which is now the dinner nook, I suppose.
What do you care anyway? You said you weren't interested.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I care to watch you belly up to the trough. Besides, you're just setting yourself up for a fall. Gracie doesn't like you that way.
Oh? And what kind of guy would she like?
I don't know. Younger, maybe? Good looking? A nice guy? She deserves a nice guy.
Which explains her alleged attraction to you.
Oh, that's purely chemical. Poor kid. See, I've got this pheromone thing going on.
Oh.
Yeah, I tried not bathing myself once, but my coworkers got a little upset about it.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You never could stand my success with women.
No, it was how you screwed with women that I couldn't stand.
Back off, Lancelot.
Yeah, I guess we better talk about something else before I get worked up.
Hello, boys.
Oh, Madeline.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh, you are already dining. How disappointing. I was hoping to spend some time with you. And especially with you, Gabriel.
Well, we can make room.
But I must change. The night is just beginning. Will I see you when I come down?
Wouldn't miss it.
Sure.
Then I will be extra quick. A bientôt.
Is she going to comment on the fact that we're eavesdropping?
For you? Whew. Where'd that come from?
Pheromones.
Christ. You gonna go for it?
Why not? Sex worked for Bond.
But Grace is in your room.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Having her around is like wearing a freaking chastity belt. But Madeline doesn't have a roommate.
Grace will remember that.
Well, go for it, I guess.
Yeah, we I think it's important that nothing is as bad as Police Quest 4. This game may be bad, but it's not Police Quest 4. Let's not get carried away. All right. Yeah, absolutely. Like, where is her punch Gabriel hard button? So apparently we don't have anything to do here
I
other
don't know
than
what
that.
I'd say to him after what I just heard.
Ah, good for her.
I just don't want to talk to either one of them.
Okay, Grace is clearly the best character in the game. She's like, I have no words for those idiots. Oh my goodness. Oh wow, open season, the only one you ever played. You know, I'm something of a fan of Police Quest 2. It's got its problematic moments, but I think it's pretty entertaining for the most part. Police Quest 1 and Police Quest 3 have some of their moments, but whew, Police Quest 4, it's tough stuff. Oh, Mr. Oh, goodness. Thank you. Remember Gabriel Knight 2. Oh, thank you, Kevin. A palate cleanser, if ever we needed one. How amazing is it in Gabriel Knight 2 that after Gabriel is sort of knocked out of commission with a werewolf bite and is busy, like, you know, succumbing to lycanthropy, that Grace just completely takes over and goes into full boss mode and arranges an entire opera, which does not seem like her, like, professional background. It's something she kind of learned on the fly and manages to, like, have some magic chandeliers installed, the whole bit, just so she can catch a werewolf. And she is clearly the most impressive character in the entire game. Let's see here. So we're back in our room. And we are going to fingerprint that envelope we found. The game really likes its fingerprinting minigame, and
Can't scan that into Sydney.
Use it whenever it gets the chance. Oh wait, I forgot to get my dust. Can't dust for fingerprints without dust.
There is a fingerprint on it.
Aha. Didn't we try to fingerprint it while it was hanging up on the door and she wouldn't? Oh, that's really bad. Yeah. All the Police Quest games have that product of their time. You know, I would say some of the Larry games can get away with that argument as well, whereas others were mean-spirited and not okay by any stretch of the imagination, even when they were made. Some segments just really stand out as tone deaf for the late 80s and early 90s today. Let's see. So we are going to add data. And we are going to scan that. Yeah, it turns out hiring Daryl Gates to work on Police Quest was a significant downgrade from Jimothy Walls. They should have kept Jimothy around for another game, I guess. Oh, that's interesting, VGA Cat. Yeah, her theme definitely gives a much lighter air to everything going on here. That's really a good point. More video games from Video James. All right. So we have scanned in the envelope. Then we have other things. Analyze. Oops. Main menu. Add data.
No, there's no point in scanning Le Serpent Rouge. I'll have to interpret the verses myself. Sydney isn't that smart.
Okay, what did I just scan, I wonder? Some note. Oops. Add data? Alright. Just scan all this stuff in. Stuff that I definitely remember collecting in previous episodes. I want to be very clear about that.
I can't scan that into Sydney.
This is a great question. Where does the knee in Sydney come from? Maybe we'll look at Sydney once we step away from this. I don't know if we have an answer. It's a really good question. I don't know if we figured it out yet.
Scan that into Sydney.
Okay. So we have some things scanned into Sydney. Fingerprint from the envelope, Emilio's note, and the symbols from the robe. Link Montreux's fingerprint to Excelsior Montreux. Okay. So we're going to go back to our suspects. We're going to load up Excelsior Montreux. Then we're going to open a file. And we're going to load up Montreux's print. And we are going to link to suspect. Very good. There we go. The Natsu say knee. It's connected to the internet. That's a pretty good answer. Oh, interesting. You're doing extra life this year, Sir Highbury. Ooh, play Police Quest 1 AGI. You know, I haven't played AGI in a while. We played VGA on the stream a few months back, and honestly, I think it's the first time I've played all the way through on VGA. And, I mean, there's some pretty funny bits. It's not a great game, but there's some pretty hilarious bits, especially with Sonny, like, just going so far out of his way to emphasize at every turn what a masculine bro dude he is. That was the highlight of it for me. Yes, watching me drive, also a good bit. And not more like comedy bit at some level. Let's see here. Link Mosley's license plate number to Mosley. Okay. So Mosley is in our database now. And we are going to open a file. Mosley plate. All right. It's interesting that you have to make all these links for the game. Thank you. I had a lot of fun streaming Police Quest 1. Get to the blue room yet. Blue room. What do we mean by blue room? Okay. Now we have a translate. Boy, you know... God bless whoever is able to have kept up with this plot when they played it originally. Because, boy, this game, trying to figure out all this stuff you need to do to proceed, I can't imagine I could ever make any kind of headway in it whatsoever. Some means to be. Okay. Great. Now, let's go to analysis. Let's open our file. And look at these symbols that we're curious about. Data recognized as symbols. Symbols not in Sydney database will conduct search of offline databases. How are you going to do that, Sydney? I'm really curious. Hey, thanks for dropping by, Cosmic Void. Glad you could be here. So I guess Sydney is going to somehow access offline computers and send us an email once it's found something. All right. Okay. Data recognized as symbols. I mean, yeah, that's kind of what data is. Yeah, Sydney's just going to access some offline computers, maybe dig through some file cabinets, watch some microfiche now at the local library, and they'll shoot us an email when they've solved our case for us. Okay. Interesting. We will search and email Grace with the results later. Hello. I'm going to send you an early birthday present. Tickets to fly home. Got the nicest boy for you at the Japanese Cultural Center. Thank you. Destiny. Okay, so I guess Sydney's going to send us an email eventually, once the search is complete. Let's see, just one more. Start analysis. Okay. Solve everything and tell me whether there's someone I can stab with my ceremonial dagger. I mean, yes.
I'm sure glad I got that laptop.
And she's just not going to tell us what Sydney is. Okay, what Sydney stands for. Alright. So, maybe... Oh, wait, there's more to do. More Sydney work, guys. Sorry. The music in this game is so lovely. Still the highlight of it. In pretty much every way. Open file. Ooh, this text appears to have irregularities in design. See extract anomalies. Hidden geometry is present in image. See view geometry. Oh, man. Extract anomalies. Message inserted in text is indicated by the letter raised above the text line. Letters are... do we want to suggest that is probably Latin?
Wow.
Ah.
There's a hidden message in the text.
To Dogbert. This is a letter to Dogbert, Gilbert's dog friend. And to sign is the treasure, and they're dead. Okay, well, there you go. Can you imagine this laptop with a window on like an 800? Oh, man, that's a good point, Grayson. Sydney, just the barrier between Grace and Gertie. Yeah, it's like one of those mechanical Turk machines that were sweeping across Europe in the 19th century. It's just, yeah, Gertie is literally like in the next hotel room over, just on like a LAN cable, sending text files back and forth. Okay, so we analyzed that. Oh, wait, we need to look at the geometry. There's some... Device in upper left corner, the cross symbol on line 4 and the text break on line 14 suggests this image is some sort of triangle. The shape has been saved. Okay, if we need to come back and remember what a triangle is, we've got it in the database now. What is this game, y'all? Okay. Let's analyze Parchment 2. Oh, I don't understand anything that's happening in this game. I want to chop that down triangle. That's right. Oh man, I wish I had my PlayStation controller here. I could just like do a Sharpie on the triangle button and remember it that way, but... Okay. See, analyze text. Hidden geometry is present. See, view geometry. A symbolic device may be rotatable. Okay, so analyze text. Here's the Bean Creek. Text match found.
Shepherdess no temptation that Poussin Teniers hold the key. Peace 681 by the cross and this horse of God, I complete this demon guardian at midday. Or to the meridian, blue apples. I think I'll write that cipher down.
So blue apples is what the crazy old lady in the basement of the winery yelled at. She kept on screaming, "Pomme bleu," as she chased us out of the winery basement. So blue apples are a thing. Yeah, pomme bleu. Thank you. Yeah. So that's a clue from the creepiest scene so far in the game. Pomme bleu, we say. Oh. Shapes have been saved.
Scion. These parchments must be linked to the Priory somehow.
Well, there you have it. We've done it. We've cracked the code.
I don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
She hasn't worked her way up to triangles
I
yet.
don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Enhance. Okay. Let's see here. So now we've done that. Analyze the map. Okay. Analyze map. Start analysis. Bloop, 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 bloop. It says it should tell us there's hidden geometry here, but it definitely is not.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing what the walkthrough says it should do at this point. Well, there you go. Map menu, inner points. And now it says... So this is going to be the bit with the two churches that line up, I suppose. So we're going to draw a line. This is that clue we heard earlier. Rennes-le-Château Church. There's Rennes-le-Château. Maybe go from clear points. Enter points. What am I supposed to be doing here? What have I been supposed to be doing this entire ding-dang game?
Very cool.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Well, there's another little bit of the mystery unlocked. Okay. A little pamphlet in the interview. Okay. So back to our inventory. We have the pamphlet. I guess that's this.
It's a pamphlet from St. Mary Magdalene's.
Yup. Let's inspect it. Chateau de Blanchefort. Is there another page? Yes. Let's see. Alright, so we're supposed to look in here and learn about 2 other churches. St. Roche, was that one of them? Nope. Okay. What is this? What is this puzzle, y'all? Yeah, this is like a like a mega game. Oh wait. St. Just-Buzu, Brogark, and Costa Lucera. Okay. There we are. 3 other churches in the area with Magdalene statues. Okay, so here we go. Can I erase my points now? Oh, wait, I'm in the inventory still. Okay. So we're going to go to Rennes-le-Chateau. I guess I have to clear these points. Okay, there's one of them. I need Buggerock. Man, this is just not very fun. Maybe that's just me. Ah, there's one. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Mark that one. And then what else do I need? Still the Boog. Yeah. Plotting is not my favorite, it turns out. I didn't know this. But it seems that plotting points on a map is not where my passion lies. Looking for... Ah, there it is. Oh, try using shapes.
I
Oh.
don't think I'm ready for that shape yet.
Okay. Let's see here. Resize it until it crosses all 4 points. Wow. It's odd 8 step. Yeah, we just can't possibly understand a triangle yet in this game. Okay, so it needs to cross all 4 points. Okay, it gets that one, it gets that one, it gets that one. I feel like if it crosses those points, it should cross all points at some level. Maybe not. Who knows? Who can even tell anymore? What does anything mean? Oh wait, do we lose our other points? So we have Katuza. Do we have the other one still marked? Oh wait, here we go. Maybe it's... though. I'll make circle do that. Like, how do I make a circle intersect at those points?
Incredible! It's Magdalene's crown. I'll write those coordinates down. It looks like they're at L'Hermitage.
Oh, it's the ticking clock sound. That's got to be progress. Okay, y'all. Wow. All right. A thing happened, I guess. Yeah, Grace just got tired of my bullshit, is what it seems like, doesn't it? Like, eventually just snap the circle into place. It's like, here, just let us do it. You big dummy. Wow. I don't know. I'm starting to wonder if maybe Gabriel Knight 3 isn't a great game. I was chatting about this actually with Ben earlier today. Let me shout out my good friend, PS_Garrick. If y'all aren't following Ben, and I'm sure that all of you are by now, you definitely should get over there. Adventure Tuesday is the highlight of my week, and I'm sure it'll still be yours soon. You just give it a choice. Chance, I can't speak. This game's broken my brain. But I was just saying earlier today to my friend Ben, when I entered into Gabriel Knight 3, my hope was to find like a hidden gem. Like I wanted to come away from this thinking, this game gets a bad rap because of the whole like cat hair mustache situation.
I'm ready. Does anyone want to go out? We could drive to the bar at Rennes-le-Bain.
Sure.
What about Grace?
Oh, she's busy with her research. She'll be in the room for... Oh, hey, Grace.
Wow.
Want to go to Rennes-les-Bains with us?
No, thank you.
See, told ya.
Maybe I'll hang out too.
We need you, right, Madeline?
Of course. Do come with us, please.
Yeah, I hope I'd find a hidden gem.
Grace?
Look at Mosley's butt.
Don't
Maybe it
work
is a
too
hidden
hard.
gem.
Get some dinner.
But there's just not a great game here, I don't think.
Oh, you bet. Jerk.
Yeah. Mosley's a gem, yes. Mosley's always been a gem. Grace is a gem. Gabriel...
Buonanotte, signor Ivaza.
Good evening.
Would you care for some wine?
No, thank you. I may have some water in a bit.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just peeking ahead in the walkthrough. And I don't know. This is getting even wilder. Oh yeah, I know that Vice piece about Police Quest 4. It pulls no punches. It's like the opposite of my Vice article about Gabriel Knight 2, which you should all Google and read. It's a fantastic sort of boundless praise of all the goodness that is Gabriel Knight 2. It is the polar opposite of that Police Quest 4 piece. Okay, so here we go. All right. Okay, go search for So I'm guessing at some point we would have gotten this clue, but we're going to search for fraternity. Ah, alchemy and the square. Now we're going to search for squaring the circle, which I only know about in the context of professional wrestling, which takes place, of course, inside the squared circle.
We're supposed to square the circle on the map. But how?
Oh, I'm sorry. That's a good point. I accidentally broke kayfabe. That's my mistake. I'll be showing up in Wrestler's Court soon. Yeah, this is my first time with Gabriel Knight 3. I'm just not quite sold out yet. And I love Gabriel and Grace and Mosley. There's some really clever writing in here, but man, it's just not clicking for me. Okay. Let's read about Pythagoras. Yes, we all know about Pythagoras and his Pythagorean theorem. Well, I don't think that Pythagoras had Sydney at his disposal at OSU, so I'm pretty sure Sydney can probably get this one on. So Sydney will just reference several offline databases and get back to us. Yeah, so absolutely a man of culture. All right. We're still waiting on email from Sydney to solve our last unsolvable problem. Okay, so... analyze the map again, huh? Here we go. Back to the map. Analyze. Now we are going to use shape, square. And I guess we're going to do this thing.
I'm sure that square is the right size, but I'm not sure what angle it's at in relation to the meridian. Maybe Taurus can help.
Woo! Squaring the Circle does sound like a Rush album. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Walk down to the lobby. Oh, my God. Oh! Wow. Okay. Yeah, Duncan Fife has done some really great Sierra history stuff. One of my favorite people who writes about the history of Sierra.
I'm simply not up for another boring night in our
Bored.
room. I mean, I realize this is not the Riviera, but surely something can be done.
A little quiet would be good for you after today's excitement. And we can go over the...
No, not that. My brain hurts already.
Mine
I say
too.
there, Signore Buchelli. Are you up for bridge?
Con molto piacere. It would be a pleasure.
Now what about a fourth? You there, Miss... Oh, bother.
It's Grace.
Of course it is. Won't you join us for bridge, Grace?
Oh, no, thank you.
It'd be great if there's a bridge minigame.
What about Mr. Wilkes? Where is Mr. Wilkes?
I was just wondering that myself, Signora. I haven't seen him since he left the hotel this afternoon.
What a bother. How unsociable people are these days. No manners whatsoever. I say, Mr. Barzer, would you join us?
I would be happy to oblige.
And thank you, Nick and VGA Cat. I'm glad that For whatever failings this game may have, I'm managing to gloss over some of them with pure entertainment, baby. Okay, let's all walk out of the room. Walkity, walkity, walkity. Now, be on our way. We have what sounds like a very wacky puzzle solution to enact. Someone say baby. Yeah, Gabriel can't stand babies. Can't keep up with them. Just can't stand to be around them. Okay. So it tells me I need to come in here. There's a statue of 4 angels near the entrance to the church. Yeah, I know, the knot textures are pretty impressive, right? Oh, wait. Do we see 4 angels?
I bet this is the statue Taurus mentions. Those angels' gestures might not be what they appear. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's more geometry. Okay, how to actually trace it, though?
I bet this is the statue Taurus mentions.
I try to move my cursor around, it just moves the camera. Oh wait, here we go. Now we got it. Okay. There we go. So it says here in my walkthrough that I'm just reading and not even trying to solve things on my own. Trace the 4 angels and enter a point on the hand of each angel to form a tilted square. Sure. This seems like something you'd be able to figure out. This looks like it's going to be a perfect square, too, so I've obviously solved the puzzle.
It's a tilted square.
Oh, it really was. I did solve the puzzle. Everyone, Grace has learned a new shape. It's a tilted square. That's a square. Classic square. I mean, I don't know what you call a square, but thank you, Pickled Dog. Yeah, it's a tilted square, you know. Just a classic tilted square. Something that you would definitely know to do if you were just playing this game. You just be like, I'll just go there and trace a tilted square on that very hard to see painting of angels. The Holy Rhombus. Okay. It's a good thing square doesn't have like a very specific, definition in geometry. One that's really hard to play with. Okay, back to the room. Let's open our door, head back in, go back to Sydney. As Gabriel pointed out earlier, Grace's job is to analyze everything. Yeah, try. I mean, I'm pretty sure, like, I was working on shapes with my daughter not that long ago, and, like, the technical definitions, I'm pretty sure a square is anywhere between about 75 and, like, 105 degrees at each corner. And there's usually between 3 and 4 corners. Yeah. The standard square, like if you went to the store and asked for a square, they're going to give you something like 90 degrees and equal length sides and, all that sort of stuff. Vertices, all the kind of, I mean, that's just like the official, like, trademarked square. We have a square at home. You don't need that square. So I guess I'm mapalizing a little bit more. And we are going to use a shape.
I don't think there'll be another one of those on the map.
It's the square of the people. I like how Grace is just like, no, I've already made 3 arbitrary markings on this map. I don't think there'll be any more. So what am I supposed to do with this now? Okay. Analyze the map and enter points at Chateau de Serre at the Paris Meridian, which crosses the edge of the circle. Oh my lord. Okay, fine. We're going to do this, I guess. Where's the Paris Meridian? Okay, there's the Paris Meridian. And Chateau de Serre, which is right there. But what am I doing with those things? I guess I tilt the square around until it... I don't think this is the Serpent Rouge, is it? Now let's rotate the square a little more. Oh, really? So I've just skipped over the actual, like, hints to this puzzle. That's awesome.
That's the envelope Le Serpent Rouge came in. Someone taped it to the door of the museum.
How do I actually look at the Serpent
I wonder
Rouge?
who could have left this at the museum.
Oh. Well? I don't have time for contest. Zach Maddox, right? I've got a game to beat so I can move on with my life.
That's the envelope Le Serpent Rouge came in.
Oh, wait, there's the Serpent
Someone taped
Rouge.
it to the door of the museum.
Duh. It's right there, y'all. By this sign you will conquer. Through it, Jesus like Asmodeus. Knightly Order of the Perfect Cube. I'm sorry. I think it says in there Knightly Order of Perfect Cube. Yeah. Eternity. Okay. Wow. Okay, so this is...
That's the last page.
This is supposed to be the really good puzzle that's in this game. And I just blew right past it without a care. And basically ruined the game for myself in the process.
To the Meridian Blue Apples. In other words, to the Meridian from the vineyard.
Let's talk about hemorrhoid cream and cat hair. You see, I would take hemorrhoid cream and cat hair any day. And this is just my preference as an adventure gamer. I know it doesn't reflect everyone's, but I would take puzzles like that any day over fiddly things like this, or at least what I would consider to be fiddly. But oh my goodness. Okay. So we did it. And then let's see. Demon. Chessboard. Classic 8x8 alternating colors. And then duality. Some Manichaeanism. Hey, there's Manichaeanism now. Hey, look at me remembering something from one of my old philosophy classes. Yes. And then let's analyze yon map. And let's draw a grid.
I don't think a grid is going to help me right now.
Really?
I'm not sure about that. I don't think a grid is going to help me right now.
My walkthrough says a grid is really going to help you right now.
I don't think a grid is going to help me right now.
Oh, the square's not aligned quite yet.
Yes, that must be it.
Woo! There we go. Now let's draw a grid. An old 8x8.
That's it. That's the chessboard.
Oh.
Way to go, kid.
Hey, Gailey. You seen Madeline?
Of course. She's under my bed.
Huh? Ah, you're being smart, are you? Well, I just thought she might be with that fella of yours. This is his room too, ain't it?
Yes.
Say, since Madeline's not around, you want to have dinner with me?
No.
Oh,
what a great offer.
I got some celebrating to do. Hey, I'm going to be a rich man after what I found today. You play your cards right, you might learn something.
All right. I'll change and meet you downstairs.
Really? Good, I'll,
Quit it! Knock
Oh,
it
no.
off!
She actually went? Is she wearing leather pants also?
Is this it?
just like I said, right?
You said you'd explain it to me. I just don't understand all these technical things.
Shouldn't have got me so damn drunk, then.
Oh, come on. I'm dying to hear your theory.
Oh my god.
Now, you said this was taken by satellite?
Damn right.
Seismologists.
Them. Right. They use radar to take satellite pictures all the time. Shows them underground faults and whatnot. No one ever thought to take one here, though, right? So when I sees one of those maps, I says to myself, John, I says, that's the ticket. And I was right, too, huh?
Oh, so the radar bounces off the Earth and the echo is recorded.
What?
I mean, I guess.
Right. So I pays to get one of these pictures done. And baby, I hit the jackpot.
What's this dark area here?
A big old hollow. What you think? Caves, right? But all connected. A huge mother.
So you think this is where the treasure is?
Nah, baby. The treasure's right here.
Oh, Chica!
Getting Grace? Yeah, judo flip. Oh, great version of the theme here, too.
Hi. I just got back and I was trying to, what are you doing with Wilkes, Grace?
None of your business. And, don't wait up. I'm sure Mosley's back too, and we do have that catching up to do.
Wow! He's growled. Gabriel just growled. There's the baby. It absolutely is the end of 2001. Kudos, Gabriel Night 3. You have an incredibly strange and uncomfortable cutscene, followed by a ghost baby floating. Just floating. No, also Spring Zarathustra got canceled earlier this week. We can't use that. Okay. I think I've got it. Vampires kidnapped that baby, and we're still just no closer. We figured out some lines on a map that we seem to have drawn somewhat arbitrarily, and then after we're done with it, we're like, aha, that's it. And there's a floating baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, Ric Flair was canceled earlier this week for horrible, horrible things, and he used that as his entrance music for his entire career. So Strauss is still okay. Okay. I think that's all for me. Okay. Everyone, that was a lot of fun. I got subscribed to Decap Jedi's Wrestling News. It's a great question. Yeah, I think that's all I have. I think that's it for me for tonight. Maybe for the rest of my life. I don't know. But before we call it a night, let's raid someone. We gotta make this happen. I want to thank everybody for watching along. I hope you all had a good time. I had a good time in this strange, strange world that we've chose to inhabit together. The world of Gabriel 3. Yeah, I was actually thinking Grundy too. That's perfect. He's never on this time of evening. Grundislav of Grundislav Games is playing Red Dead Redemption 2. I'm sure as research for Rosewater, his upcoming game. So this is perfect. Thank you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching along. I'm going to start that raid, and then I'm going to go, I don't know, drown my sorrows or something. Have a great evening. I'll be back Friday night. I'm going to play some more Walking Dead, and I hope to see you all then. Take care, everybody. I hope to see you on the other end of the raid. And where is my end stream button? Here it is. Hydrate.